Let's be honest, there are a lot of AI UGC tools popping up right now. Some look good on the surface, but when you actually get down to test them and try them and really put them through their paces, they just fall apart. Others do one thing really well, but you need 5 other tools still to get the outcome that you're actually looking for. Now, Make UGC, on the other hand, they're claiming that they're an end-to-end solution. So you get the script, you get the avatar, you get product in hand shots, you get absolutely everything you need without any filming at all. Make UGC claims that they're different. It promises end-to-end video ads with your product, a creator, a script, all with 0 filming. So in this video, I'll show you how it works, what it does, and exactly where it fits into your stack. And I'll be honest, I've tested a ton of these tools, and I'll tell you exactly where UGC stands out, as well as where it really needs to be better. So what does Make UGC actually do? It lets you create full influencer style UGC videos without having to hire any influencers or UGC creators. You just upload your product, choose a realistic looking AI creator, add your script or get it to help you generate a script, and click generate. The finished product really looks like someone took the video on their phone. It's vertical, it looks really professional, and it looks like the style of video that you would see on TikTok or Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts. And the key difference that really makes them stand apart from every other tool out there is the fact that your product will actually show up in the video. It's not just an AI avatar talking about your product vaguely, it's actually an AI avatar with your product in its hand moving around. It's not just one of those little floating faces on the bottom of the screen that you've seen a million times. It actually does everything that you're looking for, largely in the same way that a real UGC creator would. And it's that small difference that makes a huge impact on the final product and what your ads actually look like. It also has a huge impact on your conversion rate, on your click-through rate, on the usability of that piece of content. Now, on that note, I want to talk a little bit more about what it makes it so much different than all these other platforms that you've seen out there. Number one, we touched on it briefly already, but it's product in hand realism. It's not just the fact that you can create an AI avatar or have the product in the video. It's literally that the product is in their hand, it's moving, it's getting closer to the camera, further back away from the camera. It looks and feels as real as you possibly can. The reason I highlight this so much is because most AI UGC tools really struggle with this. You either get stock visuals or a cutaway or nothing at all. But with Make UGC, the product is actually in the shot. Creators holding it, talking about it, using it like it's actually real and it's there. Now, as far as UGC creators go, I would be a little bit concerned, but as far as an e-commerce brand goes, this is a huge win. It allows us to save a ton of money in hiring all these UGC creators and instead just get AI to do all of the heavy lifting, all the testing, and then we can decide if we want to get a real human to make the video as well. The second place that it stands out is fast and scalable output. It's not just good at giving you a video, it's really good at giving you a ton of content. You can generate 20, 50, or even 100 pieces of content in a single day if you really wanted to, all of which could have different avatars, different scripts, different tones, all while being fast enough and having a high enough bandwidth to output content at a speed that keeps up with your testing schedule. Now, the place that Make UGC really separates itself from all these other platforms is that it's built for performance. That means Make UGC isn't just here to create content that looks good. It's here to create content that actually converts. And sometimes those two things are not super aligned. But to the average creator, to the average user, you're going to be going for the piece of content that looks the best, that feels the best, but it might not convert the best. And that's where Make UGC really separates itself, is that they are an e-commerce conversion-focused company first. That means vertical formats, scroll stopping intros, content that gets people interested in the product that you're selling. Even the voiceover pacing feels more in line with something that you would see in an organic video on your feed rather than just some sort of sales script or sales pitch. Now, as I was saying before, I've tried so many different tools in this space. Some are great at editing clips, others are great at just cloning your voice and sticking it on a video. But here's the thing. None of them check every single box when you're actually trying to sell a physical product. Some look good, but they don't let you add your product. Some of them sound good, but everything else is super robotic and weird and just kind of awkward. And there's even some tools that are really good at repurposing content, taking long form videos and chopping them down, but not very good at creating new, organic, original pieces of content. Make UGC is the only one that's focused on one thing: generating product first influencer videos that are ready for ads. Now, I want to show you what this process actually looks like. I've pulled Make UGC up over here, And let's use the example of someone who started selling a new skincare serum. All you're gonna do is take your product photo. Let's take this one as an example. So we can copy this, save the image. Now all we have to do is go into here, click on create now. We're gonna go ahead and upload an image. You can then choose your ratio, either 9:16, 16:9, or 1:1. We'll do 9:16 for this one. Then you're just going to give it a brief prompt and then click generate image. And then in just a few seconds, you have usable AI UGC that is completed in just a few seconds. And once you're done that, it'll load for a second. And then just like that, you have brand new pieces of content that you can use. It'll give you 3 different images, and then you can actually select which one you like best. So let's click on this one, and then we're going to go ahead and click select image. Now in this step, it'll just be the script. So you can either put the script in here if you have one, or there's an AI script writer built in if you'd rather do that. In this case, I already have one ready, so I'll just put that right in there. Then we're gonna go ahead and select a voice.
Hi there, welcome to Make.
Hi there, welcome to Make. Hi there, welcome to Make.
That sounds good. And then we can choose all of this and we can just go create preview. Now you can hear the voice. And once you're happy with it, after you change these things around, you can just click turn into avatar. And for this one, we will go ahead and create a new project, continue, and generate video. So now you'll see here, the video will be generating, and then as soon as it's done, it'll show up in this section in your all videos tab. In about 2 or 3 minutes, the video will be done generating, and so I'll show it up on the screen as soon as that's done so you can see it. Now you can see the creator naturally talks, naturally holds the product, isn't doing anything that would immediately give it away that the person you're looking at is not even a real person. Once you get the video back, you can then immediately use it across all of your social platforms and start running ads with it as well. There's no emails, there's no delays, there's no revisions, there's nothing. It's just from idea to script, avatar, and upload, all in, what was that, like 4 or 5 minutes. So now you've seen how it works, but who should actually be using Make UGC? Because obviously it's not for everybody. Now you've seen how Make UGC works, but who should actually be using the platform? There's a few use cases that I can see really being useful for this. Number one, obviously e-commerce brands who don't want to spend tens of thousands of dollars hiring hundreds of UGC creators and getting thousands of videos back from them. The next would be agencies who want to be able to offer more content without having to hire more people. Also creators or digital sellers who are looking to build their portfolio of testimonial videos. And lastly, small businesses, a lot like these other ones that maybe you don't have the budget to hire real people. This allows you to test faster, easier, and cheaper than ever before. Basically, if you're running ads or you're launching a product and you're short on time, on team, or maybe even on content, this is a tool that will level the playing field. All right, so here's my honest review on Make UGC and where it gets it right and also where it gets it wrong. First off, where it gets it right is the incredibly fast turnaround times. These are faster than I've seen in any other platform for the quality. Next up is how realistic the videos are. They're almost indistinguishable as soon as you do them right. And lastly is just how easy the platform is to use. I can set it up and get a video done in 5 minutes without even having to worry about, oh, what do I click and how do I do this? They have tutorials at every step of the way that show you exactly what to do and how to do things if for whatever reason you are confused. But really, it's a no-frills platform that gets you from start to finish and ready to use content as quickly and efficiently as you possibly can. And for myself, I really like that. The last thing I think they absolutely nail better than anybody else out there. And like I was saying, this is really from testing so many different platforms and having good and bad experiences with a lot of them, is just how conversion focused they actually are. The team behind Make UGC are a bunch of e-commerce professionals who have been doing this for years. And so they have a really good understanding of what it means to have content that actually converts. And when they were building this platform, you can just tell that that was really front of mind for them, that they knew what it took to get sales on a store, and they knew what it took to create high converting pieces of content. And they've baked all of that knowledge and all that experience into Make UGC. So especially if you're someone who's new to e-commerce or new to business as a whole, you're essentially able to tap into these guys' years and years of experience without having to spend thousands and thousands of dollars. It's kind of a no-brainer when you think about it. Now, obviously, I'll have great things to say about the company. I use it and I've been using it for years now. The question is, where could they do better? Where are they kind of not all there yet? First of all, some of the voices could use better pacing. There are a lot of them that are really good, like indistinguishable. but there are still a few in there where it's like, okay, this is very clearly AI, and I think they can improve there. Next up is that you don't get full control over every single camera angle. So it's not like I can have a front shot, a side shot, a top-down shot, like all these different things. It's really static and just kind of like straight at you. I think it'd be great to have that feature in there and to utilize that just to create a little bit more of a dynamic feel to the videos. The last place that I think they could improve is in the area of cinematic videos. There are some times where really what we're looking for is like crisp, sweeping, cinematic B-roll shots, or even just product shots that are in hand but really feel like you're in a professional cinematic studio that has that like movie feel to it. And that's just something that unfortunately can't be done right now in Make UGC. I wish they could do it, and I hope they implement it down the road, but as of right now, I think it's something that they could improve on. Now, with that being said, if you're someone who's focused on product marketing, on ads, or performance creatives, this is by far the best tool that I've used. And I actually started implementing it even more in my own agency as the years have gone on, just because it's so good and it's improving at such a fast pace. So to answer the question, is Make UGC the best AI UGC tool out there? Well, if you're an agency, a content creator, a course seller, a e-commerce brand owner, it by far 100% is. Really, if you're selling anything online and you need content, Make UGC is the #1 tool that you can use. The fact that you can go from idea to completed ad all under 10 minutes with your product, your message, and a believable person on screen, that's a game changer for e-commerce brands and for really anyone who's looking to move quickly and test new ad creatives at a speed that hasn't been able to be done before. If you watch the video and you've said to yourself, I really want to give that a try, I definitely would recommend it. I'll leave a link down in the video description. You can go to useMakeUGC.ai and give them a try. Upload a product, choose a creator, generate your first video. It takes 5-10 minutes max. Let me know down in the comments what kind of products you test this out on, and if there's a specific kind of product you want me to give a try and go a little bit more in depth and show you exactly how to do it, I can also do that as well. If this video helped, give it a like, and I'll catch you in the next one.